Hey guys, it's Hyman from Fitness After 40, sponsored by Fitness After 40. So today I just want to talk a little bit about my humble beginnings in working out. So my dad has a little bench, he had a tricep machine, he had dip bars, he had some dumbbells, some barbells, he had a little bit of whatever in the basement, and it was good. He had been working out since he was, I believe, 14, 15. In Puerto Rico, they used like cans and they filled them with rocks or cement to make concrete dumbbell. Crazy. So he's been working out his whole life. God bless him. 76 years old. He's still working out to this day. He looks like he's 55, 60 maybe. So anyway, I'd watch him and my uncles and my cousins and my brothers. They all go down there and get down. Woo! And I'm like, wow, what's all this working out stuff? As a kid, you're just kind of like, I'd rather ride my bike. But it was constantly around me. So I'd say when I was 12, 13 maybe, I started going down there and I started trying to do some things. And I was like, okay, I kind of like how this feels. I kind of like how I'm transforming my body a little bit. So it progressed through high school, and by the time I was, say, 17, 18, I was probably 145 pounds, but I was pretty strong. I was pretty lean. I wasn't fat. I was a pretty skinny kid anyway. So then once I hit 20, went into the service, I decided I wanted to bulk up. So I got Dorian Yates' book, Blood and Guts, amazing. So I said, what's this about? High intensity, low volume, heavy weights. Let's see what this is about. So in the process, my diet wasn't good, but I just started inhaling as much food as I could. Just kept going. So now things started progressing. I started taking some creatine and some other amino acids, and I was like, okay, wow, it's feeling good. So then progressed into my late 20s. Get out of the service. Now, by that time, I'm smoking cigarettes, bad habits roll in, and I stopped working out for probably 2 to 3 years. Pretty bad. So then, late 20s, around 30, I said, you know what? Enough of this. Stopped smoking. Started going to the gym again. I had to start from scratch. Why do we do this to ourselves? I don't know. So we do. So anyways, start from scratch, and I progress. And as I'm progressing, for some reason, I don't know where I got a whiff of it, but there might have been a powerlifting magazine somewhere, and I'm like, what is this about? And then I saw some records, State of Wisconsin, bench press records, and I'm like, you know what, I want to try that. So I think when I was 32, I competed my first competition when I was 32, so it took about a year. I said, okay, I'm at X amount of weight, I think I can do this. So go to the state fair in Wisconsin. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. Didn't know any of the rules. It was just a total chaos. I did pretty good for my first try. I got third place. But I learned so much because I was like, I am not prepared mentally or physically to compete with these guys. And this was bench approved. I didn't know what any of that means. Or bench shirt approved. Then the rules of, pick it up, go down slow. You got to hold it for a second, then lift it. Your butt's got to stay down, your feet got to stay planted. You can't get more than 2 red flags or it doesn't count. You get 3 lifts. It was the Schwartz formula, over your own body weight. I didn't know that if I was over 81 pounds in this competition, I would have been dealing with these huge guys. Lucky I lost a little bit of weight. I think it was like 179 or something. So anyway, competition 2. I competed harder during the year or with myself, heavier weights, and then I decided at the time when I did my first competition, I was 209 pounds from all that bulking up I did in the service, right? So 5'6", crazy. Anyway, so I lost 30 pounds in a month and a half. Not healthy, don't suggest it. But I did it. So what is that? I got down to 179. Did the competition, and then I decided after that, this is too hard to do. So let me just fluctuate around 185, 189. So that's what I did. Second year I competed, I did better. I got a bunch of powerlifting magazines. I kind of devoted myself to it, and I got second place. Amazing, right? So I was like, okay, and I think I competed again that year, and I believe I got second. So make a long story short, at the end of my journey, it took me 4 years, and I finally got first place at, I think it was 172 pounds. So not bad. So my journey in working out, so it ended at about 38-ish is when I started going downhill again and making excuses in life, and you know, things that happen to you and you make excuses, good and bad, and then all of a sudden I'm not working out again, I got bad habits, I'm gaining weight, I'm miserable. So who knew, right? But anyways, so I got back into it, but along the way I would say that when I turned 18, I had a workout partner, my cousin. Amazing. He's just like, he's probably one of the strongest people I know that I've been around. Just natural strength. Taught me a lot, and he put me on my way. I guess you could call him my mentor. And throughout the service, I had some guys that I worked out with, you know, and training partners, some mentors, and then I had an awesome workout partner in my 30s when I was powerlifting. He actually was not as strong as me, but he pushed me. Rusty, thank you, sir. Anyways, so now we're here back in, what am I, 45, 2018, and no workout partner, just pushing myself, thinking about competing still. I know it's just on my mind, but I'm getting stronger, and I'm trying to get to where I was when I was 185 pounds, and it's been unbelievably hard. So hopefully your journey in working out, be it aerobically, or you maybe do marathons, or maybe you do CrossFit, or maybe bodybuilding or powerlifting, don't care. You know, I feel that when you get to the gym or you run or whatever your thing is, not one time do we feel like crap when we're done. I always feel a sense of accomplishment in what I did that day. I always feel good mentally because the oxygen's getting to the brain. And I always can maybe not think out problems, but it seems like, you know, the brain is peaked and it's so focused that things become clearer. And, you know, maybe there's something that you've been trying to figure out or something that's been stressing you out, and all of a sudden, poof, it comes to your head, and then you feel better. So for me, working out, the journey from 12 till now has been amazing. It's been up and down and good and bad, and I've hit injuries along the way, but to me, if it wasn't for working out, life would have been a lot harder. And I guess, you know, now that I'm so consistent later in life, I feel so much better. So hopefully you guys are either at the beginning of that journey or in the middle, or you've had some issues like I have along the way, but push through them. We're here for you. Love to hear your story. It always excites me. So why don't you guys have a great night and take it easy.